Do you think you can fall in love without seeing someone's face? Do you think you can get married like that?
Couples are really good and they're all like very good at, presenting themselves.
Hello everyone, I'm Ping. I'm here with Mr. DTB.
Hello, I'm Arthur. I'm Ping's husband.
So today we are going to do something different. We are going to talk about Love is Blind, the Netflix TV series. So, what do you think about Love is Blind?
I think it's a very interesting concept for a TV show. I definitely think there's some aspects of dating that are positive about it. I think definitely making sure that people connect on a personal basis, just making sure they can at least fall in love with the personality of the other person rather than just the straight looks. I think that's very important for a relationship.
Do you think you can fall in love without seeing someone's face?
I personally don't think so. I think in my personal opinion, the show in itself, it would be very, very difficult for a man to fall in love with a woman. I think we just want to instinctively make sure that, the person is not absolutely ugly. In honesty, we just want to make sure we don't fall in love with a very ugly person. But, if their looks are okay, then, I think it would be passable.
But do you think you can fall in love without seeing their face?
Probably be able to be attracted to someone just by talking to them, because to me the face is not, for me I'm not a person that's really focused on the appearance. So I think I might be able to like a person if by talking to them.
Have you seen the US Love is Blind?
I've seen the season 1 of the US Love is Blind as well as the Japan Love is Blind. I think between the two, the US one definitely had a lot more drama in between different couples. And I was not really that interested into that. I definitely like the Japanese version of progression of each person's story. And I think it was pretty important to see how each relationship in itself dealt with the issues they had and how they each progressed. So I personally like the Japanese version of Love is Blind over the US version.
I like the Japanese one just because the contestants are just a lot more sincere and not like the US one. You're just trying to get, I don't know, I feel like they were just trying to get
wrong intention.
Yeah, exactly.
Or for the wrong reason.
Well,
For the marriage stats, first season, Love is Blind, only 6 couples got engaged, but 2 couples actually got married at the end. Yeah. And season 2, the US one, same thing. 6 couples got engaged, 2 couples got married. So for Japan, actually, 8 couples got engaged, but only 2 couples got married.
Yeah, it seems to be a trend.
So,
only 2 couples really get married in the end.
Yeah.
So statistically, maybe 10% of contestants from the show actually do get married. But I think that's pretty good. I think if you're pitting just random people together, if there's a 10% success rate of getting married, I think that's pretty good for a dating show.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
So would you recommend someone else to go on the show?
This show, I think it would be very interesting, especially since the show already kind of picks more attractive couples, more attractive people to put on a show. I think it couldn't hurt to do it. I definitely think that since you're gonna meet someone without seeing their face, I think that's a very, very admirable thing to do. Even though I personally would probably want to see their face before proposing, I think it would be a very interesting concept to have someone go through it that I know of.
I mean, if there's an opportunity, I wouldn't be opposed to the idea, I guess. I think it would be a fun experience. Yeah, I mean,
Actually,
sure. Why not?
I actually think you would be really good on reality dating show. If you have that a TV personality, I think it would be fun to watch you.
I would be open to it, but that's why I'm on date today.
So let's focus on Love is Blind Japan. What do you think about the ladies?
I think the ladies were really, really good. I think just in general, the Japanese candidates were all pretty well put together. I think most of them were actually, very attractive. And then I feel like all of them really, they had their ducks in a row. They were really looking for their partner, and that was the main thing that they were approaching. there was not that much drama. I felt like the drama was really downplayed.
It's much better than the guys.
Exactly. You know, I really like the outfits. Like, I like
the outfits. Yeah, the ladies are all well put together. Like the outfits are really good, and they're all like very good at presenting themselves.
What about the men?
The men I also thought were really good. You know, a lot of them were uppity and very happy to be on the show, and they really enjoyed conversing with, and I think you have to really enjoy conversing to participate in this kind of show. I thought all the men were very well spoken, so they were very nice.
Wataru was like one of the best, and then Ryotaro was also very cool. Like, even though he has very fierce appearance, like he spoke really softly in the show, and then he seems to be very kind. And the very nice thing that he did for Motomi was he dyed his hair black to see the family. That was really nice.
Yeah, I think that was one thing. He kept saying, "I'm not gonna dye my hair."
He kept saying, "No, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I don't want to change who I am." And in the end, he did it. So that was a really nice gesture. And I think that also like gave him points in the parents' eyes too, because he like showed that he was sincere about the daughter. But I wonder if the producers played a role in this, which is like, go dye your hair. like.
So do you think you can get married like that?
Well, they really only give you maybe a month and a half. I think that's too quick. You know, you need to be able to have a little bit longer period of time to evaluate someone. So maybe if I was on the show and it got to the actual marriage part, I would probably talk to her and I would say, hey, like, I still like you, but can we like extend it out? I would want to see how our relationship continues a year or two past, and then I think that would be acceptable. Yeah. I think
I would need a longer time. I think the amount of time they had in the pods is very short. So I don't know if I would be able to fall in love and want to marry somebody like within that short time frame.
What do you think about saying no at the altar?
I think that's really terrible. I don't think anyone should do that.
The difference is that for the US version, they wait until the very last minute and they say no to them at the altar. But for the Japanese one, if they have a problem, they talk it out and they break it up. That's totally realistic. Like, you would know if you want to marry this person throughout the way. Like, saying no at the altar shouldn't come as a surprise, and that's actually very much true to reality. Like, proposing to somebody that you've been dating for a long time shouldn't come as a surprise. It should have been like talked about. It should have been like pretty obvious. Like, okay, I want to say yes to this person, and therefore I know that they're gonna say yes to me, and it's just a matter of whether I'm proposing at which time and the occasion. Yeah, I feel like the US one, they just try to make drama out of everything. So I like the Japanese one. They have problems, they part their ways, they sit down, and the way they communicate is very good. They sit down and they talk about their problems. They're like, okay, I don't think we're gonna work, so all the best.
So how much do you think Bay Area guys care about the girl's appearance?
I think Bay Area guys are actually very picky about girls' appearance. They like them to dress nice and then look good. So I think putting on makeup for girls, I think it's pretty important for Bay Area guys. Even though guys here are very focused on tech and also career-driven women, and then women that have very good logics, I think Bay Area guys still care about appearance. So it's important for girls to dress up and look nice here.
Well, I know you're married now, right? But if you were single, if you had to go on one of the dating shows, which dating show would you go for? Marriage? Would you go for fun or just for dating? And which one would you go for fame? Like, you have like social media followers or...
Well, I guess for a show to go to get married, I think Love is Blind is very good. I think Love is Blind, especially the Japanese format, I think it's a pretty good place if you want to get married. I would actually probably extend out the timelines a bit, but I think it's pretty good. I wouldn't go on a dating show just for fame. I feel like that's terrible.
People do that, like...
Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't do that.
What about for Bachelor? Like, would you go out?
No, I don't like The Bachelor. I feel like The Bachelor is very much a competition.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I feel like that's bad. I think any dating show where you pit people like in competition with each other, then that is bad. I think Love is Blind, what was good about it is it's really everyone's exploratory journey. There's an equal number of guys, equal number of girls, but they're all just exploring journeys and they don't know what each other look like. And so it's kind of like you're just exploring like, oh, is this person compatible with me? But in The Bachelor, it's literally like, 20 guys going for one girl, or like
30 guys.
in Singles Inferno, it's like they're like competing each other to like try to go onto like to paradise, So I feel like that aspect of competition is pretty bad for a dating show.
I think for marriage, probably Love is Blind, I don't like the idea that you fall in love with the person without seeing their face first. Because you are, in that way, you're more attracted to their personality. You don't get the face thing right, and then you get to know them more. I like that idea. I mean, just seeing how well the Japanese one had turned out. For fun, maybe Singles Inferno, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a short one, right? That's only like 9 days. And then you get to go to a 5-star hotel if you get matched up. Sure, why not?
By the way, DTB will be hosting a Christian singles mixer on April 2nd. So please sign up at dtb.com/mixer.
Please click the link below to sign up. Go click it. DTB.com mixer.
Yeah,
this is your chance to meet other people.
Yeah, Teresa had a great experience. Don't be shy.
Yeah, I had a great experience. Yeah.
She went in expecting nothing. She had the most votes.
Well, also I met 2 girls, and I'm really good friends with them now. We chat every day on Instagram. So so you don't know, like maybe just go there to meet some other Christian girls or Christian guys. You don't have to. Just go there with no expectation. Be yourself. Just step outside your comfort zone. If this is something that you feel like you want to try, just go for it. And don't be worried. Don't just there's nothing to lose. Just go for it. So I would encourage you to sign up.
Please continue to support DTB by clicking like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Go to datethebay.com to get matched with San Francisco Bay singles.